I just came back from the movie theater, like literally just came back, still had the 3D glasses and everything, and honestly, I'm at a loss for words as to what I just watched. This movie, man, just made me feel something I've never felt ever before. And I want to make this video to really discover what exactly that emotion or feeling I just went through. So this isn't going to be a typical video of mine. It's going to be really off the cuff and sporadic because I'm making this immediately after I just watched the movie, so I have no time to really sit on it. So this is The Glass Half Full, and here's a kinda review, kinda first impressions, kinda whatever video about the Super Mario Bros. Movie. By the way, I'm putting a mild spoiler tag on this video. I won't reveal anything too major, but I will allude to some stuff that happened in the movie, so just be aware. So I arrived at the movie theater in my new Mario hat that I just recently bought at GameStop for $30. Don't judge my financial decisions. And to my surprise, no one else was wearing one, which was kinda upsetting, but we move on. And I kid you not, right when the first line was spoken, I had a huge grin on my face for the rest of the runtime. It just felt like every line, scene, background object was just filled to the brim with things that make me want to jump up from my seat and be like, holy shit, it's that one thing from that one game they referenced. But the thing is, I kinda expected for this movie to be like this. From all the trailers and early screenings, hundreds of people felt the exact same way I do, but it's just so crazy to me that they were able to pull this off. Like the fact that a film can cram so many references into one movie, but still have a coherent story. Which, speaking of story, how does the Mario movie handle it? Mario games ain't really known to have an amazing plot, so for a movie, how does it hold up? And well guys, it's passable. I know. That's fucking amazing! Yeah, it's a Mario plot through and through. Well, actually, a lot of people who watch the movie don't really mention how Mario goes through a little bit of a character arc. Like, don't expect anything special, it's bare minimum and predictable, but there are some characters that have to learn to trust this weird short Italian man, and Mario goes through some sad shit. With a specific line from a certain character that got me thinking, damn, when watching this movie. Which is not a word I relate Mario with, but is appreciated. When talking about the whole movie, it does feel like the embodiment of no time to explain and go to the next plot point. Like in the entirety of the movie, it only has like one moment to really breathe and develop. Literally right after Mario and Luigi get transported to the Mushroom Kingdom, scenes are quick and never linger on, which could be a bad thing, but perhaps this was done on purpose to replicate a typical Mario game. But in the end, it is an Illumination movie, so the very bare-bone plot and character development aspect wasn't super flattering, but since it was Mario, I'm treating as if it's a very peak of cinema. Which, speaking of Mario, because it is his movie, I guess, wow, the character interactions. Everyone just had chemistry with one another, like Mario and Donkey Kong, Peach and Toad, Bowser and Magic Koopa, which, oh my god, definitely the most underrated character in this entire movie was Magic Koopa. Hilarious lines, and I just love his mannerisms and how he acted with Bowser. I've seen no one talk about him that much online, which is disgraceful because he was amazing. Along with every other character in this movie, I guess. I expected Mario and Luigi to be the best duo in the movie, but even then, their brotherly connection is something else. Again, I won't go too deep, but oh my god, Mario gives a nickname to Luigi. It's so wholesome and so cool. Oh my god, this movie is so good, guys. I value character writing a lot, but I value character interactions even more, and I'm so glad that all of them felt so natural in this movie. But I know a lot of people that go see this movie don't really care about all that junk and only care about the references. Except if you're a movie critic. Like some of the major ones have already been shown off in trailers and TV spots, which I tried to avoid, but a part of me wishes there was a couple more things hidden from us in the movie before it came out. But what I cared about a little bit more are the references to other games not named Mario. And it makes me so glad that there are some, even to really obscure series. Whether it was a minor background object or a very certain game Mario plays in a movie, as a huge Nintendo fan, it makes me so happy to see these IPs get noticed. No reference to the original Mario movie though, which is like a little bit upsetting since they could have done something kind of funny, but also Nintendo probably wants to wipe that movie clean off their conscience, so it's understandable, I guess. Now let me talk about the music real quick. Now I didn't intend on talking about this originally, other than it's great and I can't wait to not use it in videos because of copyright strikes. However, since it is an Illumination movie, there's got to be some pop songs in it, and no matter what. Which I thought they wouldn't put in for the respect of the series, but I guess some guy had to slip a couple of them in. Like, I'm not one to complain about it, but like, it was pretty jarring to hear almost every song be a Mario remix, and then you have Take On Me for some fucking reason. Like, I love I Need a Hero. It's a great song. I didn't mind that one. But there's a couple scenes in the movie, and you'll know what I'm talking about because it's so weird and bad that just sounds so out of place. Again, just a nitpick, but I want to mention it either way. But again, this movie is so goddamn amazing. It's one of those films that I feel like the biggest criticism I have is that it's not long enough, which would partly help with the mediocre pacing, but it's also because it's that damn good. We also get some of the biggest questions answered as well. Guys, I finally know what it means to get Luigi'd. And it's awesome! There were many times I found myself watching a movie and thinking, I am actually watching a Mario movie right now in my seat with my overpriced popcorn and drink, laughing and engaging with a good Mario movie. I should have known that before, but it's still so wild. This movie, with everything riding against it, was actually a great time and not a cheap cash grab Nintendo so could have easily made. Actual soul and love for the series I hold to my heart so dearly, and it's just so hard to describe what I felt in that movie theater. I probably shouldn't mention this for the sake of my dignity, but I may or may not have cried during the ending. Not a full sob story, but a couple of sniffles and a tear, maybe. The person next to me asked if I was okay, and I just fully responded, yeah, I'm good, dude. And it's weird. I've cried to movies and TV shows before, but it's always during a really sad scene or a sacrifice, but never to something like this. And the ending isn't even that special. Like, it was good, but nothing to cry over. That's why this movie is so weird to me, because what I experienced is nothing like I've seen before, and I absolutely love it. It just feels like every single scene in this movie had the writers thinking, what can we put in this scene to make Mario fans happy? And that amount of time and effort alone makes me just feel so blessed to be a Mario fan witnessing this in front of my eyes. Is this what Sonic fans felt like for the Sonic movies? I don't know, maybe. I'm not the biggest Sonic fan, but it felt like this movie was pure fan service in the best way possible. Like a reward for keeping up with the series for such a long time. You know what? I'm gonna say it. This movie is the closest thing to sex. Now, I'm a virgin and I never had sex before, but this is definitely the closest thing to it. I've never felt so overtaken. Wow, okay, wait, hold on. I really thought of that line, typed that line, recorded that line, and edit that line to this video. It was really late when I recorded this, and I feel really bad. Can everyone I never said that, okay? I've never felt so overtaken by a movie to the point where I want to see it again right after I finished it. And that's exactly what I did. Yeah, I got out of that theater and checked for another showtime and saw one that was playing right then, and I said, yeah, I got some time. In the day of age where movies gotta have some true deeper meaning and political standpoints, it is very refreshing to see a simple but extremely fun movie from start to finish that makes anyone who's ever touched a Mario game just feel happy. And in the end, over the course of this video, I think that is the best way to describe this movie as a whole. It made me happy. When things go rough, I will always have a comfort movie to watch. It just makes me smile endlessly and forget about what other pain I'm going through at the moment. Even now, I'm finding more things I want to discuss about that I haven't already, but I don't want to make this video too long. And I simply cannot wait to see what other Nintendo movies come out next. 7 out of 10. Okay, I gotta be a little bit realistic, I guess. If you watched this movie with no extreme love for Mario, you'd probably give that kind of rating too. But if I add my bias to it, it's a 12 out of 10. So please go watch it. This is definitely not gonna be the last time I talk about this movie on my channel, so stay tuned for that. So all in all, the biggest takeaway I got from this movie was, please don't buy a Mario hat for $30. It is not a good financial decision.